Well, hello there. Good morning. Good morning to everybody here watching what is to be the start of a very long journey. A very long journey. A journey that's certainly going to take many, many weeks to accomplish, but one that will hopefully be very rewarding. Something that will occupy our time, entertain us, and allow us to re-experience one of the cornerstones of many a gamer's young life. It's Metal Gear Solid, everybody. The first part of the Metal Gear Solid series stream. Metal Gear Solid is a video game series that has been a part of multiple console generations, every console generation, dating all the way back to the 16-bit era, to the 32-bit era, even to all those bits. Although I guess back then it was just called Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid itself came out for the PS1 in 1999, and it changed the way that video game narratives were executed and thought about forever. Metal Gear Solid Tactical Espionage Operations, later Tactical Espionage Action, has really interesting story and characters, and I'm really looking forward to experiencing it with all of you. The gameplay varies, but we'll get to the gameplay when I'm actually playing the video game. Can you say series and solid several more times for me? Alright, listen, H-Fear. The solid stream of the Metal Gear Solid series stream. Really gave gaming a lot of great asses. That's true. It did do that. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing all of the Metal Gear Solid games. Metal Gear Solid 1 all the way through 5 in order. And it's gonna be great. I'm really excited for it. It's gonna take a while, and there might be some interruptions along the way for other things, but this is how I think we're going to occupy our time for the next few weeks. So let me post about this on Twitter. Something awful and all that stuff. I hope you enjoy this poorly looping main menu theme extended video that I found online. Because the Metal Gear Solid main menu theme is only like... It's only like a minute long, and then it repeats, if that. Because the game has like a splash demo thing that plays. But I can't. Okay, here's a problem I ran into when setting up the layout for this, is that there's no way to actually keep Metal Gear Solid 1 on the title screen. Like, no matter what you press, after a couple minutes it will automatically go to the splash video, which kind of sucks, because like it made it kind of hard to set up my layout, because I had to keep going back to the main menu by skipping the splash video whenever it showed up. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so on Twitter and Something Awful, I said, it's time to start down a long, long road that will surely teach us the meaning of love, loss, memes, and tactical espionage operations. It's Metal Gear Solid 1, the first part of my Metal Gear Solid series stream. So let's do it. Why not? I'm probably gonna actually be going for a while today, because I don't know. I just have a free day to do whatever I want, so I might as well. So everybody, how are you all doing this morning? I'm doing all right. My CBD medicine should be arriving today. I just had a wonderful talk with my grandparents where I explained the difference between CBD, the medicine, and marijuana to them, and they didn't get it. But whatever. Should be arriving today, and that should hopefully help out with the pain I've been having with the Crohn's stuff. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm ready to play some video games for the internet. Yep, the Solid Series Stream, or S3. Magical Hobo asks, an important question. Do I have any plans for the Twin Snakes? No. Maybe. No. Maybe? Maybe. Maybe? Yeah, maybe, actually. I might. At the moment, I don't think I will be playing the Twin Snakes, but I might show it off. I might show off how silly it is and how great it is. But, I don't think I'm going to play it after we play Metal Gear Solid 1. If I do play the Twin Snakes, it'll probably just be some random thing later on. I also have to obtain the Twin Snakes. As you will see soon, I may or may not be actually playing Metal Gear Solid 1 legally right now. I don't know. It's kind of dubious a little bit. Metal Gear Solid 1 kind of has fallen under the umbrella of abandonware nowadays, and Metal Gear Solid 1 specifically has a PC port that is quite good. But unfortunately, I ran into some problems running it on Windows 10. There is a repack of it that adds a lot of quality of life stuff, widescreen support, controller support, high resolution and frame rate and all that stuff. But it didn't work. It ran like shit, and the sound was all stuttering. So instead, we're going to be playing the game as it was intended via RetroArch. Or RetroArch, actually. I don't know if it's supposed to be Arc or Arch. RetroArch. RetroArchy. The all-in-one video game emulator. To the best of our knowledge, you are playing it legally, and that's what we'll say in court. Yeah, exactly. I'm using my real, actual Metal Gear Solid Disc 1 and Disc 2, using the official PlayStation emulator on PC that Sony put out several years ago now, that totally, definitely still works on my version of Windows to play it for you online. Yes, Poochykins, I can read your messages if you type them in Twitch chat, but unfortunately, other people will not be able to read them unless they pull up the Twitch chat on cjacobs.us. RetroArch sounds like a Metal Gear boss. Yeah, kinda. Alright, so, whoop, that's not right. There it is. Let me pull up RetroArch here so you can see my totally legal way of playing this with my totally legal PS1 BIOS that I got from an actual PS1 for real. Definitely. I lied to you all. We're actually going to play Shadow the Hedgehog. Alright, I don't know what the volume's going to be like on this, so let's do it. It's Metal Gear Solid, everybody. A video game that I really like a lot, that I haven't played in like 5 years. So make sure to pay attention to those rules on the left, because certain somebody, or a couple of certain somebodies in the chat may or may not be ready and willing to pull you out of the mission if need be. Here goes nothing. Let's see if my layout actually works. Sure does. I need Alt-Tab to turn this up. What's gonna happen when I Alt-Tab? I Alt-Tabbed, and it didn't die. It didn't go horribly wrong, so I think we're good. A Hideo Kojima game. There might be some weird emulation bugs happening occasionally from time to time, but overall, I think it'll be okay.
Disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound.
Oh shit.
They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Well, that's not good.
You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV.
I'm disappointed he didn't say the word parentheses.
As close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
Yeah, that's my favorite insertion method.
Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities.
Shoot Gunner.
Wolf, a beautiful and deadly sharpshooter.
Dirty Duck.
Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same code name as you. The nuclear weapon.
I mean, it's mostly the same. That's a little different.
I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Oh, I've got my support. I've got the chat on codec. All right, everybody. Welcome to a little bit of gaming history. Tactical espionage action, Metal Gear Solid. It's not operations yet. It becomes operations later. And then I think it goes back to being action later after that also. Let's see. So someone mentioned this a moment ago. The Metal Gear Solid 1 has a number of briefing videos. I think if I go to this menu, it'll just start playing them. But there are multiples. I guess we'll watch the briefing video, why not? Let's learn a little backstory about our boy Snake.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here.
If only this were higher definition, you could see his 25 pack.
Foxhound, you're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
Snake, listen up.
Needles make me
It all
nervous.
went down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
Uh-huh.
What soldiers?
Next Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented
Look
Washington
at him
with a
navigating
single
that
map
menu.
and
I bet he's got like a laser pointer.
They'll launch a nuclear
I bet that little red dot's supposed to be the laser pointer.
Nuclear weapon.
He's just pointing at it like, Snake, we're just gonna all pretend that you're not stripped naked, and we're just gonna have a normal conversation.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson.
And look good doing it.
Armstech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you
That is a question in a philosophical kind of way, yes. Snake is a real philosopher. So yeah, after watching this first briefing file, we unlock a whole bunch of them. we got briefing files on a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't know. I guess we'll watch a little bit of these because this is fun. I'm gonna do. Again, I said this on the stream yesterday. I've played Metal Gear Solid 1 several years ago. I played a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 2, and I've never played 3 or 4. So I know quite a bit about these games just from cultural absorption and having watched Let's Plays and all that stuff. But how much I remember about them, that's gonna be something else entirely.
Tell me about the nuclear weapon disposal facility.
The
Also, can I have some
disposal
pants?
includes a hardened underground base. Even with our most
that dong
advanced
shadow.
intelligence gathering equipment, we can't tell what's happening inside.
So someone needs to penetrate, gather intelligence, and report back.
You really didn't need to say penetrate when you're in your birthday suit.
Method.
Well, an air insertion is impossible.
Okay.
Storm going on.
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
Approach.
Yes, within a few miles of it. The facility is equipped with sonar detection capabilities. They'd be able to hear our engine or propeller noise.
But not the noise of a submarine missile being fired underwater. Wouldn't that like disrupt the water?
Propulsion device of its own.
Oh.
After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it.
Okay, never
Later
mind.
on, you'll have to swim.
You want me to swim in sub-zero Alaskan water?
Don't worry.
Yup.
Represents the latest advances in polythermal technology. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
It's actually more like a 34-man
Yes.
infiltration mission.
Top secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Well, great. You know, I really appreciate this. They didn't, like, I really like these briefing files because they didn't have to do any of this because, like, basically what we've just been told in the past, like, 8 minutes is stuff that we were just told in 30 seconds in the opening. But, like, I like that they let you just, you know, listen to them have a conversation about it anyway. Just to show you, Snake knows his stuff.
24 hours. They say they'll launch after 24 hours.
Do they say what the target will be?
So far, they haven't mentioned the target.
They're gonna nuke themselves. It's really weird. It's a very weird plan. They're just gonna they're gonna they're gonna fire the nuke like throwing a football when you want to throw the game. Like, you know, when you're ahead by 30 points and you just want to run out the clock, they're gonna throw it like straight up. Yeah, no, I've never played Metal Gear Solid 3, so that's gonna be fun. Poochiekins on Twitch says, I miss Kiefer.
The U.S. government.
So who's in supervisory control of this operation?
The President of the United States.
Which means that the President must be meeting with his top aides in the map room about now, huh?
No, at this point they're still video conferencing with each other.
If that's
wow, we are really close to seeing some things there.
The Secretary of Defense has operational control and is fully aware of the situation. After you infiltrate, if you determine they possess nuclear launch capabilities,
Snake being the thinker.
will be issued.
Well, if they haven't relocated to the nuclear shelter under Mount Washington, I suppose there isn't that much reason to worry yet. Is the National Security Agency in on this?
Yes. So is the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
The DIA?
Yes, the Defense Intelligence Agency.
They'll be sending us some support.
We don't need desk jockeys. We need a nuclear weapons specialist.
Of course.
Let's see some Solid Snake. But yes, this briefing stuff, like a lot of the narrative stuff that you're about to see in this game was pretty new at the time. Like experimental a little bit. I was about to say borderline experimental, but no, it's basically just experimental, really. And it sure did pay off, because damn, dude. You gotta get into this. You gotta get out your popcorn. Wow!
I'm just an amateur when it comes to nuclear weapons.
I know.
Open your legs wider.
Requested the assistance of a military analyst named Nastasha Romanenko. She'll be providing you backup by Kodak.
A female analyst?
She's built up an impressive record as an advisor for the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. Contact her.
Growing up during the Chernobyl disaster has to suck.
She's also an expert on high-tech weapons.
Where's she working from?
At her home in Los Angeles.
California. Seems like a million miles away.
California's actually not that far away from Alaska, considering. Like, I guess it sorta is, but like, it's kind of interesting to consider that like one of the warmest North American climates actually isn't really all that far away from one of the coldest ones. A female analyst.
Colonel, you're retired. Why are you involved in this?
Because there aren't many people who know Fox.
Well, this was back in the day when there weren't female analysts, really. Like, that's kind of something that's interesting about this series, is that, like,
Getting a little old, I still love.
the world's opinion on women in the workforce changed over the years, but Kojima, my man, he kind of really didn't change all that much, which I guess we'll see as we move forward.
I'll be frank. A person very dear to me is being held hostage.
Oh.
My niece, Meryl.
Well, that's the end of that one. Oh. Optionally, we can find out more about Meryl. All right, Campbell, tell us your life story, man.
What was your niece doing here?
Several soldiers were reported missing the day of the revolt. And my niece was one of those called in as an emergency replacement.
She looks like you.
She's my little brother's girl.
That is what it means to have a niece, yes.
Personal motive, Colonel. It's not very soldierly.
I'm retired. I'm just an old man now. And I'm your friend.
Hell yeah.
Since when are we friends?
I've thought of us as friends since the fall of Zanzibar.
Don't you remember the poisonous Zanzibar hamsters?
I don't have too many friends.
That's what I trust about you. It's what makes you human. Please, Snake. Save my niece, Meryl.
All right. But I have two conditions.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing.
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand.
I can't really call you a retired old warhorse Campbell. Doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
That doctor, is she part of this operation too?
She was in charge of Foxhound.
Just wondering when she gets off of work.
More about those men than anyone else.
You've seen them naked?
Wait!
No mistake. I'm not a nurse. I'm a scientist.
By the way, what was that injection for?
It's a combination of nanomachines and an antifreeze.
Yeah, there it is!
Blood and other bodily fluids don't freeze, even at subarctic temperatures.
Nanomachines.
Not just one kind, either. There are different types which will replenish the supply of adrenaline, nutrition, and sugar in your bloodstream.
Damn.
Now I don't have to worry about food.
I also put some nootropics in there.
Say what?
Nootropics. A class of drugs which will help improve your mental functioning.
It'll make me smarter, huh? Anything else?
Yes. Benzedrine. It's a type of stimulant. It'll keep you alert and responsive for 12 straight hours.
Another one. Viagra. That one's kind of slow acting.
What's in there?
Those nanomachines will also keep your Codex batteries charged up.
Well, I guess I can call you when I'm ready to go on a diet.
You're welcome.
Oh, nanomachines. Hell yeah. If you feel like getting drunk at 11 a.m., drink every time they mention nanomachines. Almost done. It's basically meth.
Chief of DARPA and the president of an arms manufacturing company. What business did they have at a nuclear weapons disposal facility?
The truth is that secret exercises were being conducted at the time the terrorist group attacked.
Must be extremely important exercises if those two were directly involved. Were they testing some kind of new advanced weapon?
No.
Privy to that information.
No idea what you're talking about, Snake.
Where they're being held.
The Chief has also been injected with a mini transmitter.
Definitely not some kind of Metal Gear.
On your radar.
Snake looks back at Metal Gear 1 and 2 for the MSX and he's like, hey, wait a minute. This situation is a little bit familiar, isn't it? Didn't they have some kind of Metal Gear back then? And Campbell's like, no idea what you're talking about.
They say they do. They even gave us the serial number of the warhead they plan to use.
Was the number confirmed?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, shit.
At the very least, they've got their hands on a real nuclear warhead.
Isn't there some kind of safety device to prevent this type of terrorism?
Yes.
Yes, it's called common sense. Unfortunately, this is a video game, so it doesn't exist here.
Detonation code.
PAL.
Permissive Action Link. The safety control system built into all nuclear weapons systems. But even so, we can't rest easy.
Why not?
Because the DARPA chief knows the detonation code.
But even if they have a nuclear warhead, it must have been removed from its missile. All the missiles on these disposal sites are supposed to be dismantled. It's not that easy to get your hands on an ICBM.
That used to be true. But since the end of the Cold War, you can get anything if you have enough money and the right connections.
That's true today also. I think these games take place in 2005, 2006. I think that's when this game takes place. It takes place in the nebulous near future of 1999. Baselet says, I actually think these things are critically important to the whole story, but so many people skip them. Yeah, pretty much. That's why we're watching them. A lot of people skip these when they play through Metal Gear on stream and whatever, and they're not that long. Like, we're mostly just hanging out and looking at Snake's body for 20 minutes.
How well armed are these terrorists? I know there was an exercise going on at the time they revolted.
They're heavily armed, I'm afraid.
Well, that's pretty revolting.
The 6 members of Foxhound in charge are all hardened veterans. They're tough enough to eat nails and ask for seconds.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you?
Special forces. They're not your average grunts either.
They're really hard grunts. Okay, so great. They're well armed. They might be working on secret armaments. They're all genetic perfect soldiers who revolted and now have their own will, though they are still under somebody's command, led by a special unit of terrorists who claim to have nuclear weapons that they have a plan to launch in a certain time frame. unconfirmed weapons that we don't know if they have the ability to be stopped. Cool. Great.
So what exactly are they demanding?
A person's remains.
Remains?
That's right. To be more accurate, cell specimens which contain the individual's genomic information.
Cell specimens?
Genomic?
They want that.
The terrorists need them. You see, these next-generation special forces have been strengthened through gene therapy.
Strengthened?
You've heard of the Human Genome Project. They've been mapping the human genome, and they're nearly finished. Following up on this research, the military has been working towards identifying those genes which are responsible for making effective soldiers.
That's a thing that's actually going on today.
Yes, and using gene therapy.
I wonder if that was science fiction back in 1998.
Regular soldiers.
Because that is the case today. I don't think any real progress has been made because
those genes which we know
ethical
may
boundaries,
lead to
but
sickness or disease, and at the same time splice in genes with beneficial effects, such as resistance to cancer, for example.
In other words,
they're finished. Wow.
All sorts of genetic diseases, and at the same time.
Well, yeah, the soldier gene was debunked when this game came out, but I just meant the experimentation part.
What genes were responsible for making the perfect soldier?
Quote unquote generate better people,
right?
Like people with
Yes, we could.
like
But it all depends on being able
desirable
to
traits and all that shit.
identify those soldier genes.
And in order to do that, it's helpful if you can study the genomic information of one of the greatest soldiers ever.
Oh, who's that? But yeah, the whole thing, you're gonna hear about, like, throughout this game, you're gonna hear about, like, the soldier gene and all that stuff, like the idea that you can genetically engineer the perfect soldier. What they were basically just talking about, but, like, writ large. That part's bullshit. But experimenting with the human genome for ideal traits, that's a real thing that doesn't quite work out how Metal Gear thinks it works out. But that's why this is a science fiction game. Yes, this is the one with Psycho Mantis. They mentioned him, like, at the very beginning, actually.
The 20th century.
You don't mean Big Boss.
What?
We've been working feverishly to identify the genes responsible for his incredible combat skill. So far, we've discovered about 60 of the so-called soldier genes.
So his body was recovered after all.
Yes, and his cells have remained frozen in a cryo chamber. His genomic information is a priceless treasure to mankind.
Priceless to the military, perhaps.
His body was burned severely, but it was possible to restore his DNA profile from just a single strand of his hair.
Holy shit.
Amazing.
He's like a mimic.
Gonna transplant those genes into soldiers?
Yes. We'll use a process that I discovered called gene targeting. The strongest soldiers don't become what they are by acquiring their skills through training or experience. We now know that hereditary factors are far more crucial for creating superior soldiers.
Snake, we can't give them his body.
Snake, have you ever heard of the concept of the Ubermensch?
Nuclear warheads on that island put together.
I hear the terrorists are calling themselves the Sons of Big Boss.
The Sons of Big Boss?
The Sons of Big Boss. Yeah, for those of you that don't know how the original Metal Gear ends, it ends with a showdown with Big Boss, in which Snake burns him to a crisp with a can of aerosol and a lighter. Just a little bit of MacGyvering to murder one of the greatest soldiers. The little boy is a Big Boss.
Tell me about these next generation special forces.
They started out as an anti-terrorist special ops unit, made up of former members of biochem units, technical escort units, and the nuclear emergency surge team. Their purpose was to respond to threats involving next-generation weapons of mass destruction, including NBC weapons.
Until they were added, that is.
Who's they?
These guys didn't start out as regular army.
Looks like a pretty international group. Mercenaries?
Yeah, and it gets worse.
Yeah.
Most of them were from a merc agency that I think you're familiar with. They were part of Big Boss's private
That's right.
guard.
They worked at Jimmy
Boss
John's.
went down. The military just bought out all their contracts.
Outer heaven.
After that, they were merged with our own VR unit, Force 21.
VR unit?
If you ask me, these so-called next-generation special forces should be called simulated soldiers. They have no real battle experience.
Video game players, huh?
Don't forget, they've all been strengthened with gene therapy. They carry genes which make them excellent soldiers. Don't get careless just because they don't have much experience.
Right.
I thought using genetically modified soldiers was prohibited by international law.
Yes, but those are just declarations, not actual treaties.
The interesting thing is that nearly every member of the unit...
He said that in such a weird way. What was that voice acting? The interesting thing. I know. Now we are all next generation special forces. Thanks, Oculus. Twitch streamers as soldiers.
How could an entire unit be subverted to rebellion?
They're calling it a revolution.
Since they all went through the same gene therapy, they probably felt closer than brothers. They see the unit as their only family.
The absolute unit.
Boss. But if they were regular army, they must have been interviewed periodically by army counselors.
According to their files, they all got straight A's on their psychological tests. They all seemed like fine, upstanding, patriotic soldiers.
But they all took part in the uprising?
No. Several people didn't show up on the day of the exercise. That's why there was a resupply of troops.
Was there any sign recently that something might be wrong?
There was a report a month...
Well, there was the whole uprising thing.
Apparently they consulted classified information about the soldier genes and performed their own gene therapy experiments.
They can do that even without you?
Yeah, I was about to ask the same thing. What?
It's almost completely automated. And besides that, they're all geniuses with IQs over 180.
What?
Even the existence of this
An army of Dr. Eggman!
secret of the highest order. We've been hoping to investigate this thing quietly and deal with it behind closed doors.
Well, these doors are about as closed as they get, and he like spreads his legs a little bit wider.
High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of. An elite group combining firepower...
Just like,
and
oh
expertise.
god damn it, these fucking assholes.
They're every bit as good as when I was commanding them.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic...
There he is.
Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter.
Looks like a lovely bunch of folks.
Matching trench coats
under
too.
these circumstances.
Love the
finally,
matching
in
outfits.
charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
Yes. And you're the only person...
Like you in a blender. Well, okay then. I think we're gonna be pretty well prepared for this now that we've watched these. Just wait till we get into the gameplay. It's exactly as intricate as it sounds.
The man with the same code name as you.
Tell me what you know.
Vulcan Raven, he's really tall.
The youngest person in the SAS. His job was to track down and destroy mobile Scud missile launching platforms. You were there too, I believe. Didn't you infiltrate Western Iraq with a platoon of Green Berets?
I was just a kid myself back then.
The details are classified, but it seems that originally he penetrated the Middle East as a sleeper for the SIS.
He was
What
a
is it with the
spy?
Colonel and penetrating things?
But he never once showed his face in Century House. He was taken prisoner in Iraq, and after that there was no trace of him for several years. After you retired, he was rescued and became a member of Foxhound.
I thought that by the time I left, they were no longer using code names.
I don't know his real name.
Liquid Snake actually is his real name.
Even I can't look at it.
He had a really weird upbringing. Listen,
Photo of him.
you take your names where you can get them.
Pretty shocking, huh? His skin tone is different, but otherwise you two are exact duplicates.
I have a twin?
I don't know the details, but it seems so. That's why we really need you for this mission.
You're the only one who can beat him. Now that I've met you, I know. You've got something that he doesn't. I can see it in your eyes.
Thank goodness she said the eyes thing.
Not more comforting.
Well then. It seems like we've got a pair of Metal Gear Solid twin snakes on our hands here. All right.
Borrow your scissors.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry, just gonna clean myself up a little.
Huh?
I don't want to be mistaken for the leader of the terrorists.
Well then. So, with all that said and done, I am playing the original PlayStation 1 release of Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid came out twice. There was a version 1.1 update that added some stuff to the game that it did not have before, fixed some problems with the subtitles, and made the game run a little bit better. I'm playing that version. There's a PC version of Metal Gear Solid called Metal Gear Solid Integral that adds some more fun stuff, but as I said at the beginning of this stream, I couldn't get it to run on my computer. So we're going classic mode. Let's do it. Armed with the knowledge that we have just stuffed into our 170,000 IQ brains, I'm going to be playing on normal, because I like the radar. Let's do this. Once again, generally speaking, this is one-to-one emulation, but because it's an emulator, there are some kind of strange issues that happen when viewed at certain camera angles.
Through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Hell of a mullet he's got going on. Look at all these non-union names. I don't remember how to play this video game. Yeah, look at those rendering glitches. Emulation.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
You got it.
When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it.
And also my viewers.
I'm ready to go.
All right. Mission start. God help me. First things first. Let's have our frame rate for technical reasons. This is running at, I think 30. It should be running at 30. Which, I mean, I'm wasting the extra processing power for you to be able to watch the stream in 60 anyway. I sort of kind of remember a little bit how to play this game as I crawl backwards into a corner. I'm gonna do really bad, by the way. This is what we're going to learn very soon, is that your pal C. Jacobs may or may not be very good at video games. But yeah, I'm a bit nervous here, because this is my first time playing a Metal Gear game in I don't know how long, and I'm so used to the conveniences of Metal Gear Solid 5 now that I don't know if I'll be able to go back to the days when I could just be like this. I could just do this. This is the only way to distract guards, is by knocking. I don't have a bionic hand yet. None of those modern conveniences are here.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Well, it's a good thing that I'm good at tactical espionage action and all that. Snake, you have to hide until the credits are over. See if I remember how to do this. Come here, pal. I hope he's gonna walk right by. He is. Cool. Oh, fuck off. Damn it! Oh, man. Bummer. I don't count that. I got him. I forgot. It's a little bit finicky. Like, you could kind of, like, grab people and then you get noticed anyway because you were, like, halfway inside them. Oh, well. Wrong time to sneeze, buddy! I don't know if you've noticed, but this is not going to be a perfect run. This is not going to be perfect stealth European extreme difficulty, I'm sorry. A good start. But yeah, another thing I've forgotten is that you have to be standing still in order to choke people out. Because if you are moving at all when you do it, he tosses them instead. Ah! It's fine. I killed everyone in this room after I alerted them all individually. Master of stealth. You have like 30 hours of that to look forward to. Here it is, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's true. If they're all dead, then it's perfect stealth. No one can say I was there if there's no one alive to say so. There it is. Metal Gear Solid. Oh yeah, you totally kill them. You break their neck. You hear a and everything. So, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna be murdering my way through Shadow Moses. That's fine. Look at that handsome face. Overhead view. That's the ticket. Oh god, rendering errors.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with
I'm gonna take my clothes back off.
Prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Yeah, the only way to be non-lethal in Metal Gear Solid 1 is to leave enemies alone and don't touch them, unfortunately.
Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Yeah, you can stun them, but they only stay stunned for about a minute or so, and then they get back up. And then they instantly go on alert. Uh-huh. I'm emulating this. There's no loading screens. You can't fool me.
Deadline. You've got to hurry.
What?
Wow, he must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling.
My
She was assigned
schizophrenic
to us as
alternate
our visual
persona,
and
Mei
data
Ling.
processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Oh, here it comes.
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Snake is so horny on Codec. He's so horny. Snake is the horniest on main.
But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Go for it, Mei Ling.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make
Right.
sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Okay. Let's hope he hasn't given up those launch codes, because that would be kind of unfortunate.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes,
Jamming.
it's all made from currently existing
Snake
technology.
breakdancing.
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Isn't everything that exists made from currently existing technology?
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up. So
How do you
call
make
if
something
need
that
some information
with
or
technology that
advice.
doesn't exist yet?
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status.
Will do.
My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapon.
No, that was just during the briefings, Campbell.
First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
God!
That doctor. By the way,
The horniest video game!
smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Can I have some of those?
Cigarettes. How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Currently existing tech means technology that is publicly available. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Pineapples. Just say grenades! Saying grenades is so much simpler than saying pineapples, but Snake just has to be so cool.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Lots of ways in. Lots of possibilities.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA.
Just say course of action. Just say, oh, fuck it. You know what? Military jargon. So, we can hit triangle to go into first-person mode whenever we want. In the Twin Snakes, you can aim from first-person mode, but you can't in this one. I think in the PC version, they actually made it so you can. I think. But for now, we cannot aim in first person. Nope, nuh-uh, not yet. Go, Snake, go! Go, Snake, go! Oh, shit. Oh, fuck off. I was so close. Help! Help! Frame rate! Help! If I don't get lateral to him, he can't shoot me. Help! Help! I'm being chased! It's fine. Everything's fine. Triangle is just for looking at Easter eggs more closely. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, what even are the source of those spotlights? We'll never know. I can't look up enough to see. Oh yeah, look at that slowdown. All right, so how do I use items? I don't remember. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me. But yeah, there's gonna be some slowdown because of the emulation of it all. Nope. Damn it! Oh, I'm not stopping soon enough. That's the problem. I need to stop sooner. Kung Fu, Snake! Use your Kung Fu! Yeah, that's true. I guess I could just wait until I'm dead and then use the rations, because Snake uses them automatically if you got him equipped. But fuck it. We're gonna pick up... There's so many more rations than, like, I will, like, actually be able to use. You know, the game's not too tough about rations, actually. They're quite... quite generous with them. Damn it! God, fuck! Use your Kung Fu, Snake! Oh, hell yeah. This is off to a great start. I'm trying so hard to remember how to play this game. Snake! And so Snake killed every guard in Shadow Moses by ripping their heads off. Okay. Alright, now I have an idea of how to play the game. Let's do it. Okay. Alright. Alright, now I kind of sort of know what I'm doing. So this time it's gonna go a lot better. This is how the man matches up to the legend. Oh god, that's so great. I just fucked up instantly.
Surveillance camera?
Oh! Let's see if I remember how to use items. Yeah! I remember how video games work. A game over on the first real area. No, I'm not playing Extreme. I'm just bad at video games. I'm not that bad. Video games are hard, okay? Let's see. We are getting quite a bit of slowdown, though. Sorry about all the slowdown. It's all my fault, pretty much, because, like, there probably is a way to get the PC version working properly on Windows 10, but fuck if I know what it is. Oh shit, that guy's asleep. Wake up! Wake up, asshole. Come here. Ah! Oh no! That wasn't a corner! What have I done? I'm so bad at video games! Get him, Snake! Oh, I'm so much better at the stealth in any Metal Gear game except for this one. $180 IQ soldier.
What was that noise?
There's like, we've got like 30 more hours of this. Oh, how do I crouch? I don't remember how to crouch. I remember how to crouch! Go, Snake, go! I love video games so much. Guards asleep and thus unable to notice Snake. Wake up, asshole! Well, I needed to get around him. Oh yeah, visual glitches, my favorite. Is the top-down view messing you up? It really is, actually, kinda. But it's because, okay. I'm not gonna excuse my poor play, right? Like, I'm not gonna say that I'm the master of video games here, but also, again, I'm so used to the conveniences of games that came out after this one. I gotta unlearn everything. Ah, shit. Back out we go. Oh. We've got so much Metal Gear left. I'm going to be, mark my words, I'm going to be a fucking pro by the end of this. But, not yet. Oh ho. Hello there, rats. Greetings.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement.
Oh, you're getting
just
it.
like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me.
I know more about Alaska than you, Snake.
Out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Cool.
Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow. That's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side too. Sometimes the males will kill and eat offspring that's not their own.
To ensure the survival of their own genes, right?
Yeah. Pretty brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere. Follow the mice.
Follow the mice. Man, such expert advice. I love how excited he was to give you that advice. Oh shit. The mice led me astray. to ensure the survival of their genes, right? No, Snake, they're just jerks. Are things from Metal Gear Solid 5 kosher? No! We're like fucking 4 games away from Metal Gear Solid 5. What are you, nuts? Visual glitches, hell yeah, my favorite. It's all going to shit. We interrupt Metal Gear Solid to bring you Nat Geo. I hope there's no guy out here. Okay. Well, hey, look, we made it inside. There's gonna be a lot of that, also. A lot of crawling backwards. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Like, based on... What's up?
Use the elevator to change floors.
Oh, thanks.
Cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Okay. Use the elevator to change floors. I'll keep it in mind. I never would have guessed that I could do that if you hadn't told me. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Oh, I didn't have my rations equipped. Whoops. Oh, God.
Snake! Answer me! Snake! Snake!
We're just gonna hear the whole cast shout Snake. No, you know what that was? Okay. If you die in this room, a different member of your team says your name than if you die outside. That was just me showing that off, you see. What's up?
Use the elevator to...
Oh, I can use the elevator to change floors? Cool. I also need to remember how to push buttons. Okay. Okay, so, all right. Enough fucking around. I've spent too much time messing about, learning the controls, learning how to play this video game. How do I press button? Oh, I can't. I don't have the right key card, right? Up, snake! Snake! Wow, the perspective actually is kind of fucking me up here. I'm trying to control it like I'm controlling Snake, not relative to the camera, but he is relative to the camera. Also, remember you have to crawl on these floors. Because they're loud. I've spent far too long getting owned. No more! Oh yeah, I forgot. We can, whoop, wrong button. What's the button? Yeah, there we go.
Don't make too much noise or you'll be spotted. Be careful when you're walking on that floor.
Yeah, there we go. We can call Master Miller, and he has one of my favorite codec calls in this game. I remember this now.
Snake, that floor is designed so that your footsteps echo. Listen, Snake, there's a way to walk so your footsteps won't be heard. I call it stalking. Here's how you do it. First, put your weight on the opposite foot that you're going to step with. Then, take a step so that your heel makes contact with the ground first. Then, as you slowly lower the tip of your foot to the floor, gradually shift your weight onto that foot. Use your knees to maintain the subtle balance. Try it. I can't do it. Another way is to wear your socks over your shoes. If you crawl on your stomach, you won't make any noise either.
WikiHow, how to walk. I love that call, because I love the idea of Snake actually trying that. And then he's like, well, the socks over my shoes thing sounds a lot easier. Oh, that's great. What level of key card is this? 2? Well, we super can't get over there. Fucking God! Fuck! Fuck! Help! Help, Snake! Help him! Where did that guy even come from? I have no idea where that man just came from. Fuck! Okay, I couldn't actually see that guy because of the camera. All right.
Are you okay?
New goal for a gimmick playthrough. I'm going to die in every room in the game at least twice. Okay. Uh-huh. Tell me about elevators. Tell me all about how elevators can be used to go from floor to floor. I promise you I will get better at this though, as we go. I'm shaking off the rust is what it is. Like it's kind of like, all right. So, have you ever like had that moment where like it's been a couple of days since you've like driven anywhere? If you own a car and you drive it like pretty much daily, like have you ever had a day or like a solid week where you didn't ever have to drive anywhere and like you get in your car for the first time in like a week and there's that split second, like not even a second, like just a single like split second of like, wait, how do I drive again? All right, yeah. Imagine that, but for like, how long is this stream going on? An hour and 10 minutes? Imagine that. Please just shoot them. I guess I could. I do have a gun. Wait a minute, you can shoot enemies in this game? God. Up. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, maybe. No, oh, we're good. Elevator, get me out of here. Get me out of here. To the basement. Yeah, I picked up the SOCOM. All right. What's up?
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
You got it. I mean, I was planning on doing that anyway, but I appreciate the reminder. I know, 132 floors. Madness. Uh-huh.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
That's gonna trip me up more than once, I assure you, because this is a Japanese PS1 game. So when I press the X button, Snake does a nice deep squat, because circle is the action button. Because in Japanese games, back in the day, circle was confirm and X was cancel, because that's how it is in Japanese. In Japanese, you cross something out to cancel it, and you circle it to be like, yup, that! Painfully stereotyped way of talking. People always say that, but the way Mei Ling talks is like not at all like the stereotypical like Asian form of speech. It's not. It's really not. Like, oh, aha. Like it's way better than people like give it credit for. I really don't get it. Oh, nice.
Oh, kinda damn cold.
It's me.
Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
I didn't know I was in this game. The punch button also being the action button is going to also screw me up at some point. Yes, I'm sure. Like, either I will want Snake to punch and he presses, or I will want Snake to press and he punches. But it's fine. I promise you, I will only blame the controls when the controls are actually blamable.
Not him.
That's not the DARPA chief.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Okay.
Snake, the DARPA...
No, I forgot that. No, stop! I keep hitting circle to cancel, but circle is confirm. Damn it! Oh-ho.
Who's that?
Just a rat. Don't worry, unless you're one of my children, I won't eat you. Or another rat's
Here
children.
to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon.
Uh-huh.
A weapon that will change the world.
What's it called?
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth.
Yeah, but what's the name?
A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Uh-huh, and what does it go by? Well, come on, man. Tell me the details.
Gear.
Metal Gear?
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves.
You can play it this September on the PlayStation 1 video game console.
To mass production.
Great.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
The way he just slides into the frame. It's great.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL.
Everybody has their nuclear missile buddy-buddy.
Different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
Sorry, what I meant to say was, this is stupid.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime.
That sucks.
There is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were
Card
designed
keys?
by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys.
Insert a card into each slot, of which there are 3. Got it.
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement.
Oh, I knew he was gonna do it.
The guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
Okay.
Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door.
Nice.
It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium.
Is that real?
As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
I kind of want that to be real.
Okay.
I want my body salt to be used as a key.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Oh, my Crohn's disease!
Hey, what happened?
He just wanted a hug, Snake.
Dead.
Bummer.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
More than level 1.
You're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate.
Remember, Snake, the warhorse thing.
President Baker.
Okay. Well, rest in peace, DARPA Chief. Look at those dots. Hello? I kind of got myself stuck in here. Hello? I'm kind of in trouble here. Huh? What the? Wow, Snake was a lot more careful in the cutscene than I was in the gameplay. Oh! A butt!
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not.
You look very physical.
Don't move.
Maybe if I heat you up, you'll turn into liquid.
You ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
I do now.
Get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
Oh boy! How do I shoot? I don't remember. I don't remember how to shoot. The game auto-equipped my gun. I assumed I would have to pull it out and it would tell me how to shoot it, but I don't remember how to shoot in this game. Oh no, I remember now. You like feather the button, I think it is. Hold on. How do I shoot my gun? Right, it's stupid. That's how. I remember. It's dumb. Now I remember. That cutscene is a lot better if you don't have the SOCOM, because Snake like just grabs the barrel of her gun and points it at his own chest, and it's really badass. Snake just collapses and dies. You got Rookie's eyes, but I've got Rookie's fingers. Okay, alright, let's try this again. I remember how now. Now I remember how to shoot. No, not the card.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
Good job, you shot. Well done. Give me that ammo. I don't even need that ration. I'm such a professional. Yeah! I'm so good at video games in slow motion. Hell yeah, frame rate. Oh, that's right. I remember. You hold down square and he takes aim and then you let go and he fires. So you like aim on the first one and then you You've got rookie grenade dodging skills. That teamwork.
Thanks for the help.
You're welcome.
Wait! Who are you?
Those cheeks! Whose cheeks are those?
You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
I like that he prefaces that by saying it's a good idea. Like, you can't just say, I have an idea. You have to pimp yourself, first thing. Oops, I shouldn't have told her how to shoot. Celebratory fist pump.
Good girl. Just like that.
It's not the first time he said that phrase, I assume. Yeah, go to another Kodak!
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound Psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
That's bullshit, but I believe it. Well, that was exciting. I died again. I'm pretty sure that I'm just gonna die in every set piece. Like, at least once. By the way, in case you guys didn't know, I'm in this game. I have a cameo appearance in this game. So, you know, if you wanted to know about the beginning of my journey as a media superstar, it was humble beginnings. Very humble. That's not what a feedback loop is. I'm the sensor bar. Yep, that's me. That's what the C stands for. Well, I'm not that powerful yet. I'm not level 6 powerful. I'm only a level 1 snake right now. Alright. No. No! Second floor basement. The 132nd floor. Sensor Jacobars. Oh, you know what? Why don't we call Mei Ling and save? I gotta remember to do that.
You called Snake?
This game's autosaves are kind of weird. Like, sometimes they're like instant and they happen like after any even non-major cutscenes and set pieces. But sometimes you go for a very long stretch without one and the game doesn't tell you when it's autosaving. So we're gonna be saving with our dear friend Mei Ling here pretty often. Memory card, yeah, I have one of those on my real PS1 that I'm playing this on. Definitely.
Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China. But I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about
Snake, come on, dude.
I'll think about it.
God, Snake, now is not the time. You're on a secret mission to stop terrorists. Now is just not the time for that. Oh!
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
I noticed the floor. I noticed the floor, but it was a little. I kind of panicked a little bit. Why do they have that? Why? That's so stupid. Is this a trap? Oh, it's not. It's a C4. 180 IQ soldier. 180 IQ streamer. Shut up! I bet you fell for that too the first time you played. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you just kept running. Nades. I forget. Can I open lockers and stuff in this game? I don't think you can. I think that only becomes a thing in the next game. So let's see. I need to look for discolored walls. That's a discolored wall. So there's one here that I'm rubbing my face up against. Let's see if there are any on the outskirts. I have never played, therefore I am not worse at this game than you. Oh, there's one. So let's see. Let's see if I remember how to plant this without blowing myself up. All right. Square. Circle. Oh, this looks like a super trap. Look at this. Look at how trappy this is. Really? Oh, yeah, what do you know? It was a trap. How about that? There's one here. What is it? Why does the floor vanish? What's the point of that? Like, okay, like if this place is like there's supposed to be people walking around here. Like this isn't just like a crazy terrorist run hidey hole. This is also like a place where people work, you know? This is a research facility. Why do they have like comedic supervillain floor traps? I wonder if I can bomb my way into one of these rooms. I bet I can. I bet the game's gonna be like, hey, man, if only you had like a level 500 billion key card. It's really just to fuck with people. It's just to fuck with me. That's what it is. It's full of trapdoors because the armory in Metal Gear 2 was. I see. The floor traps lead to a bounce house. What's going on with your first-person view? Yeah, it's emulation. It's the emulation of it all. All right. Yeah, I did it. I should have saved before walking into this room. Oh, the game's giving me another chance to save. I'm gonna do that then. Hey, Mei Ling, we just talked, but we're gonna talk again.
You can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful.
Okay, I will. I'm always careful. Always. I'm always careful.
Be careful, Snake.
I'm always careful. God, I just can't tell you how careful I am all the time. Down there. Yeah, I like that he punches to blow up the C4. That's how you know that Snake is, like... That's how you know he's really dedicated to creating cool-looking giant explosions. He punches. Oh, hey. I was looking for you.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the ArmsTech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry, I'm here.
No, my name is Bert.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
Oh!
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
Why do they call you that?
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend.
Why do people keep saying that?
This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves.
You just wasted 6 bullets. Pick those up off the floor. That's littering.
I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Wait, let me take a guess.
Draw!
Oh, God. Well. Oh, fuck, dude.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them.
Stop! Now is not the time, Ocelot. Now is the time for fighting, not gabbing. Oh, right, he can ricochet the bullets. Bring it on!
All right. Let's go.
I like that Ocelot is kind enough to tell you how many bullets he has. I really should equip my rations before I forget to do that. That's probably...
You better hurry
God.
up. The old man's not gonna last too long.
I mean, it's not exactly Blind Willie, but I have not played these games for several years, so it might as well be. I wish Snake was skilled enough to ricochet his bullets.
You know.
I'm out of ammo. I'm fucked.
The smell of your own.
Come here! I want to beat your ass!
I didn't help. Wait a minute.
Oh, this sucks. I don't want to go for that. Whatever that is, I don't want to go for it. Come here! I want to punch you! I want to use my kung fu! Bring it on!
Wait a minute.
What do you mean, do you not know how to run and shoot? I'm out of ammo! Also, no, I don't. I'm so scared to go and try and pick that up. I'm gonna blow up if I do it. I know I'm gonna blow up if I do it. Grab the bomb wire ammo, coward. Oh! I'm a hero! Why would I use explosives in this room. He's tied up with fucking C4. That's a terrible idea. What a terrible suggestion. Why do you people want to get me killed so bad?
Wait a minute.
No, 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 Snake. Be very careful. God. Yeah, go for it. Just tell me. Tell me how to shoot while walking. Why not? I'll allow that. Oh, what? That really should hit him. Whatever. How do I abort shot? Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's so close! Push X while holding square. Oh, okay. I'm down to my last bullet! Yes! I did it! And I didn't embarrass myself!
Good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
I am pretty good, aren't I?
Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again!
His hand is still holding the gun.
Who are you? I'm like you. I have no name.
Do have a name. It's Solid.
That exoskeleton.
That's the chat's reaction to my gameplay so far.
Who the hell?
When did I pick up a silencer for the SOCOM?
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them.
I have no name, or something like that.
Detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
In your
Kind
brain?
of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like
Cut off by some kind of cyborg ninja.
Off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
A likely story.
The terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh,
You can plant C4 on the wall itself and detonate it without setting off the other C4 in the room. Well, that's great, but I don't have any C4, so I couldn't have done that even if I wanted to.
Today.
And I sure did want to.
Card keys?
To override the detonation code, I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
Fucking damn it, you're useless!
Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit.
That
they
guy.
threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
I mean, you actually probably could have still talked to her. Oh no, they jammed it. Right.
You should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot. Damn! Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
Oh, the back of the CD case, of course.
If this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader.
Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
Sounds like a lovely place.
Why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been.
As his head vibrates. Oh, hell yeah! Is it time for stock footage? Yeah!
Plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
There's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
Pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
That part's not true. The nuclear waste disposal these days is a lot safer than it was back in the day.
For. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore,
please don't talk about Muff.
Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn.
Oh, just wait until you hear Master Miller talk about Muff.
There's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Like what? Some kind of Metal Gear?
Metal Gear.
Yes. You know, our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about...
Or like the Peace de Resistance.
Weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot.
Have you ever seen that MasterCard black card? It's got no limit!
No one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Damn those bleeding heart liberals.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear...
No, actually, it's just bribes.
After the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me.
Where?
This disc exists.
Actually, I don't want to know.
Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card, too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Nice.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Oh, great.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
Oh no, not your company and you.
Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no.
You touched me in just the right place.
Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Man, pretty high blood pressure here on this base.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn. Snake, open up his chest.
I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me.
Damn right.
With her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible.
That doesn't make any sense.
Away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake.
Oh, you have a psychic, but not a cyborg ninja? When you beat a boss in this game, your health bar gets bigger, which is kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You get to jam out for a little while I go to the bathroom and refill my drink. Enjoy jamming. Ugh. Solid that video games don't really do anymore. Here's something I like about the original Metal Gear Solid. It played with video games as a medium in a way that they don't really do these days. Not a lot of video games come with manuals anymore, you know. They don't come with boxes. They don't come with extra materials you can look at and find out everything you need to know about, like, how to play the game before you actually get into it. They'd rather teach you while you're playing, then expect you to read a booklet first, which is a little bit of streamlining, but it's also kind of disappointing, because it gets rid of fun things, like Meryl's codec frequency. So here's the thing about that. Sorry, I was getting back in my chair. I have to adjust my chair. Okay, I have to adjust my chair when I'm playing, because otherwise I have to play with the controller on top of the desk, and you'll be able to hear my frantic mashing of the square button when I have to fire my gun. But anyway, Meryl's codec frequency is actually on the back of the Metal Gear Solid CD case, and is not actually in the game. But I already know what it is. Because I mean, this is kind of this is like a legendary piece of metagaming here. So I already know what the codec frequency is. I think it's 140.15. I think it is. But yeah. The problem, though, is that it's a little bit archaic these days because of the thing that I mentioned, where video games don't really come with manuals and stuff anymore. Because, like, you buy the Metal Gear Solid collection on PS3 or PS4, it doesn't come with a manual. And then you're fucked. I don't even remember, actually. I don't remember if there is actually a way to learn the codec without extra game materials. Oh, this is fucked. Oh, this is fucked. Alright. Now, I have thermal goggles. I have ThermG. So... Hey, it's the FAMAS! Nice. But yeah, there are a couple of different ways to learn Meryl's codec frequency, but most of them involve being outside the game, which is kind of neat. I don't know, like I kind of like it because it's something that you can't really do anymore. Is that level 2? Should I even bother? Oh, that guy's over here. Oh yeah, these guys, they don't set off the floor traps, do they? Only I do. Yes! Yes! I choked someone out without setting off an alarm! I'm learning! That's level 5. Damn it. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! I don't have any rations. Shit. Remember that whole thing about how I'm learning? Uh-oh. Okay, well, baby steps. How am I enjoying this game? Oh, I love this game. This game's great. Use the elevator, Snake. Oh, that's great. I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Oh. But yeah. I think this is it. I think.
Who are you?
Yes!
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came
Actually, I'm the fool. Snake is a professional.
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
You can call me Solid Snake.
Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You?
But you're such a bumbling fuck-up!
Before, I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Snake!
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake.
He's so horny! He's never fucked!
You'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Oh, no shit.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of Armstech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Colonel Gear.
Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Oh, did you hear that?
So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh?
You sure do.
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Maybe that thing you said about how they're just using me has something to do with it. I don't know.
Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second-floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
That means I can take my time and die a whole bunch on the way there.
In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Well, I can't fire a nuke right at its feet, can it?
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes you are.
Yes you are. I'm looking at you right now.
Pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl, everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war,
I would know.
Mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
You got it. I like Meryl. Meryl's like... You know what? Meryl's a good character. Like, this is a game that's full of good characters, and I like Meryl. Even if half of the time you talk to her, it ends with waxing poetic about killing and war. Master Miller, what's up, man? Haven't spoken to you since you told me about wearing my socks over my shoes.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
Sorry? Hey, Campbell, your niece is alright.
Don't worry, Colonel. Meryl is fine.
Oh wow, that actually is what they're talking about.
Meryl
That's
is
nice.
a very strong woman. I really respect her.
She's got plenty of heart.
Thanks, Snake.
Not so fast. The real mission is still ahead.
Oh, I like that you can call Campbell and tell if she's okay. That's something that's great about this game that I'm glad that future video games just in general picked up on, is like, we have all these people that we can call now, and we can just talk to them. And they have stuff to say about what we're doing. It's great. I love it.
You called, Snake?
Yeah, let's save my game now that I have no rations.
Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Yeah, but Mei Ling, that doesn't really work in this game because you don't know what's in an item box until you pick it up. Sorry. Alright, well, let's head back up then. Yes? Hello?
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Oh, great.
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
That's when things always go sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
The utter seriousness with which he said that. You said you'd stay put and be a good girl. Oh, that's awesome. Some people in the chat have pointed out that I'm actually wrong. If you look at an item in first person for a moment, the name pops up. And apparently they also have a corresponding like colored stripe denoting what kind of item it is. So that's kind of cool. So we have a level 2 card now. I think we can get into this door over here now. One of these doors. One of these doors is open to us now that we have a level 2 card. Yeah, this one. Yeah, there it is! Hell yeah! Yeah! Well, we gotta call. We have to call everybody in the box.
A cardboard box, huh? just like Zanzibar.
It'd save my skin more than a few times in outer heaven, too.
Getting the maximum use out of ordinary on-hand objects is the first principle of survival. It's especially important in covert operations.
Tactical espionage operations, some might say.
What have you got there? A cardboard box?
Yeah, remember that trick?
That's the Snake I remember. Those poor fools won't know what hit them.
Well, Colonel, I'm the one behind the controls here, so...
A cardboard box? I heard stories from my uncle, but I always thought he was pulling my leg. I've got no comment.
Thanks. Alright, what about you, Mei Ling? You got anything to say about the box?
What's up, Snake?
Give me wise words about the box.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, naught's had, all spent, where our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
So you keep saying, Mei Ling. Here in my box, I feel safest of all. I can lock all the doors, 'cause I can't use my card to get out. Oh, having to equip the pan card, sorry. Having to equip the pan card to channel the salt in my body, kind of sucks. I believe in the Twin Snakes, you just have to have it on your person. You don't have to actually have it out. Not so here. Box had, all spent. All right, time to get killed by gas.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors.
Oh, I remember.
You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming
with your
out
naked snake eyes.
Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow, you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Natasha's got something to say about the box too. Yeah, speaking of Natasha, I don't remember when they give you her codec, but we've been able to call her this whole time. So someone give me Natasha's codec frequency, because I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna keep doing this until you tell me. I'm gonna torture you. I don't remember what it is. But yeah, you can call Natasha before the game actually introduces you to her. 141.52. Well, I actually stopped pretty close to it. That's kind of weird.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with.
Oh, I forgot an S in her name.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems.
Thank you for telling me.
They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind.
Bad news.
I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here.
He says, forgetting about how, like, how good Merle was at blowing people away. All right, here, let's get in the box and call Nastasha.
Snake, that room is set with infrared sensors. You should be able to see them if you had some smoke. Cigarette smoke or something.
I don't know, or maybe like some thermal goggles.
Cigarettes.
You mean those cigarettes that are designed to cut down on secondhand smoke? Oh, well, don't worry. If you blow the smoke in the direction of the infrared sensors, you should be able to see them. That was a good idea, bringing the cigarettes, but don't smoke too much. Cigarettes make you weak in mind and body. They are bad for you.
I like that you can... You know what? I like that the game explicitly says smoking is hazardous to your health. If I pull these out and start smoking them right now, Snake is just gonna keel over dead because they slowly reduce your health. But I can also do this. Here I go. God. Boy, the perspective is really not helping me out here. Go. Go, Snake, go. Go, Snake, go. Fuck! The perspective! Damn it! Damn it! No! I was so close, but I thought that the one that was coming down was actually further up. You fucked up. I didn't fuck up! The laser was so far above me! Oh well. Oh, we have to call the Sasha again. Or do we? Yeah, we do. Oh well. No, not the Campbell. Not the Campbell soup.
Meryl, come.
Stop!
This is not...
Cigarettes are bad for you, says the lady who has a cigarette in her mouth the entire game. There. I'm just glad that the game autosaves when you walk into this room so that I didn't have to go and pick up the cardboard box again. What's up?
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors.
Oh, is it?
You
I know. Alright. We got this. We can do this. Yeah, KSR Gate. That is a better idea, isn't it? It does help a little bit. There we go. Hey! Look at that. Pull out the keycard, Snake. Thank you. She just doesn't give a hell. She just doesn't give a heck. Alright, so there's kind of a problem here. In fact, I'm going to save right now so that I don't have to do that again.
What is it, Snake?
Oh, you know. Nothing. Just saving for no reason.
Snake, in China they say, you must cross the river before you tell the crocodile he has bad bread. Do you know what that means? It means that the wise man avoids danger first. Use your brain to avoid traps and stay away from the enemy.
Right. That sounds like a good idea. I haven't been following that advice so far, so I think I'm just gonna continue to do whatever the hell I want. Uh-huh. Tell me about these mines I just found like a cool guy.
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
How do you get ambushed by a tank? Is there... How do you... Okay, so... Getting ambushed by a tank. That seems like a pretty, like... That's a pretty fucking stealthy tank. What the? I never could have seen this coming. They really greased those treads.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
Oh, fuck.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are.
My polygons, they're stretching to infinity.
Come, let's fight.
Yeah, let's fight. A thing that's definitely going to be easy for me, the guy with no rations. You wouldn't hit a guy with 0 rations, would you? Oh! Great. You wouldn't hit a guy who's running around a corner before he gets shot to death, would you? Fight me, coward, he says from inside his tank. Oh, yeah! Yeah, I get to do this again. My favorite. I know, it's fine. So I can, like, just kind of... Yeah. Let's take that. Alright, so here's the thing, right? Remember that thing I said about, like, about how I have played Metal Gear Solid 1 all the way through, as a matter of fact. I've played this game to completion. But remember how I said that it was like 5 years ago? So, yeah. We're gonna get this last one with my feet. So yeah, that's not gonna be great. Maybe I'll save again, actually. No! I'm just gonna save 10 times in every room, and that means that I can never die. If you save all the time, you never truly lose any progress.
How's it going, Snake? Have you gotten used to using the radar yet?
Not really.
It's a great system. Not only can I read the topography, but I can monitor the movement of the bad guys, too.
Pretty convenient, huh? It also makes it easy for us to see everything that you're doing.
You're watching everything?
Of course. If you were my boyfriend, you'd never be able to cheat on me.
Being monitored 24 hours a day, that'd be like hell.
Don't think of it like that. At least you'd never get lost.
Being monitored 24 hours a day, live streaming on the internet, that sounds like hell. Alright. So, let's see if there actually is a tank there. No. There's actually not. There's not a tank there. It really did just sneak up on him. Okay. Alright, so... here goes nothing! No, not the scope. Here in my box, I feel safest of all. So there's a tank right there. Alright, so I remember how to beat the tank. Because I remember that in Metal Gear Solid 4, there's a conversation about how you beat the tank in this game. But, yeah. The problem is getting up there, I suppose. Maybe I can bait it out. Maybe I can bait the tank. Shoot me! I'm here! This is a human! This is what we look like! I'm a throwback! Yeah! We stole your ammo! Not on my face, though. Call your support staff. That's a good idea, actually. Hey, gang. How's it going? Master Miller, you got any advice? No. Okay. Guess he's in the bathroom.
That M1 tank is equipped with advanced Victronics. Once it locks on...
Sniper tank.
And its main gun is effective up to 3,000 meters. To get close, you'll have to confuse its tracking system. Use your chest.
Ah, of course. How was I supposed to know that?
To use its main gun.
I guess by calling my support staff.
The long distance to fool its electronic systems.
Of course. Oh, I gotta remember. I gotta remember to call my staff during boss fights. I forgot that some of them still answer. So some of them don't answer, like Miller there, but some of them do. Oh yeah, it's still got a gun it can use though. Chuck that fucking thing in there. Oh shit, it rolled out of the way. I forgot that tanks can do that. Ah. Please be a ration. Thank you. So remember that thing I said about the game being like generous enough with rations? That's true. That's true. But it also kind of requires you to be okay at video games, which, as we are all keenly aware, your pal C. Jacobs kind of lacking in that department. Really good at getting blown up, though. Where the fuck is he? Oh, God. Oh, God. Get him! Man, this tank is really good at juking my grenades. Up! Well, this is a problem. Those are damn good explosion effects for a PlayStation X game. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, they're just GIFs of real explosions, but man, they still work pretty good. Just throw that grenade at myself. Fuck you! Fucking get that guy! Ah. Get him! Ah. Go, Snake, go!
See how you like this?
Oh, bullshit! What? Why? Help me! Help! Oh! Uh-oh. I'm about to get blown up. Or run over. One of those two. Oh, damn it. I didn't get up fast enough. Alright, I got it this time. This time I got it. That's such bullshit. He had iframes. Oh, shit. Do I have to do all this again? I saved, though. Fucking video games, man. Sorry, you have to watch me collect all of these again. He survives being run over by tank treads and dies to a single bullet. That's kind of how things work when I play video games. Like, if there's one thing I've learned from me streaming video games on the internet, it's that I will always survive the dumbest shit that should kill me and then die to the dumbest shit that shouldn't kill me. Can you stop commenting over Darkside Phil's videos now and play the game yourself? That's not fair! That's so mean! That's such a mean thing to say! What a fucking mean thing to say! Exiting the area and going back in saves your progress of collecting these things. Oh, okay. Good idea. Well, I guess it's a good idea in theory. You can crawl into a claymore from any angle? Oh, I thought you had to do it from, like, the part where it's not facing. Okay. That's so mean! Comparing me to Darkside Phil is such an insult! That's such an insult! Ow! That's so insulting! Oh wait, does he just fucking chuck those up there by himself? Hold on. Does he just, like, chuck them in the direction of the guy by himself? He does! If I stand still when I throw them, he just fucking... Holy shit, there goes that guy. If I just, like, hit the button without moving around, he chucks them in the right direction automatically. What the fuck? That's so stupid! Damn it! Yeah, fuck that guy. That dude got major height. Well, you don't look like Vulcan Raven. You just look like some random dude.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon, much like you. I would expect no less.
An idiot demon.
I told you so, but I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts.
This is a raven, by the way. Well, I feel like that conversation would have been a lot more impactful if I hadn't died in every room of the game so far. I think I have died in every room that it's possible to die in so far. I'm so bad at this. I'm so abysmally bad. But I don't care. I'm having a lot of fun. Like, this is great. This is a really good time. What brought on Metal Gear Solid? I like these games, and I wanted to play them. And I figured, hey, I might as well play them on stream. That sounds like fun. What's up? Now's not a real good time.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What, you don't trust me?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
But they still explode when you shoot them.
Like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Right.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, boy. You're still gonna give me bullets, though, huh? That was so close. Did you see him turn red for a second? He dropped an item, but... Ooh! I'm slowly getting my sea legs. I'm very slowly. Yep, ration. Oh yeah, I can carry 3 rations now. When you start the game, you can only carry 2. But at some point, they made it so that I can carry 3 now. Well, that's kind of nice. That's very nice of them to do that. It's very kind of you, Metal Gear. Boy, yeah, these sure are nukes. My C. Jacobs legs. don't shoot the floor. Yeah, no problem. See, Jacobs doesn't use guns.
Just a box.
Just a box. Woo! Slowly lay that man down. They said no guns, but what about explosives? That seems like a much better idea. Alright, so there's the elevator. Did I kill everyone in this room without setting any alarms off? I did! Yay! I did it! Ah! No! Oh no! Fuck! Why? Why? No! God, you'd think I was doing this shit on purpose. Why? I'm not even allowed to compliment myself. I'm not even allowed to, like, feel good about myself. It was so close, too. God. This has to be the most painful stream to watch. This has to be so horrifically painful. Not even for fans of Metal Gear, just for people in general to watch. Because, man, God damn it! I just See, Jacobs, consummate showman. Let's just all pretend that I did it on purpose.
Just a box.
Just a box. I'll do the fighting. You could just go home. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. That was calculated a week in advance. Listen, I was just so happy about taking out all the guys that I didn't look to see if there were. I didn't look to see if I had time to duck the camera. You know, I was foiled by my own eagerness. This is why you should never be happy. This is what being happy gets you. Disappointment. It gets you nuked by radiation and plutonium. In a world constrained by memory limits. Just wait till you see me play Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm even worse at that one.
Just a box.
Just the sheer idea of having more possibilities and ways to fuck up terrifies me. Like, at least in this game, there's a limited number of ways I can fuck myself over. Not so in the future. I actually can't believe I did that. Alright, so that's second floor basement, it said? Oh, but Meryl's got the card that I need, right. So we gotta go find her wiggly butt. What version of Metal Gear Solid 2 am I playing? The PC version runs, I think on Windows 10. I think there's a patch for it that makes it work, so the PC version probably. But if not, then I'll just emulate it. Oh. Oh yeah, is there someone pissing? Yup. Oh my god, look at his steaming piss. At least he relieved himself before I killed him. Put C4 on the peeing man? I really should have, shouldn't. Oh god. Can I call them in the bathroom?
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being held prisoner in the second floor basement of the Warhead storage building.
Snake,
Nope. Nothing to say about the men's room, huh? Well, we're headed to the women's next, so good luck. Broken mirrors, huh? Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Metal Gear Solid 2 has pressure-sensitive button technology. The PlayStation 2 had pressure-sensitive face buttons. Oh, I can't actually go in the women's restroom. But yeah, oh! Fucking damn it! Damn it! Shot from around a corner. It's lag compensation. That's what it is. I didn't equip my rations.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Well, at least I get to drown that man in his own piss again. Anyway, not a lot of games took advantage of that. But oh, that's a weird choke. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I guess we'll find out when we come to it. Open up! I don't have any C4, unfortunately. I have a bunch of claymores, but no C4. I think that's kind of what's screwing me up about alerts in this is, like, it's just that the enemies just spawn from off screen and they can shoot you when they're not on screen, and it's like, what do I fucking do? Open up! This is the snake! Oh well. Oh wait, I didn't go down this way. Well, that's level 5. Fuck that. Oh, wait. Up! Just a box. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just a box in the bathroom. Oh, hell yeah. This is what we came here for. There honestly was no reason for me to do that. But yeah, I can go back and get more C4, but I don't really need it at the moment. You might actually die in every room at this rate. I told you, I'm making it my goal to die at least twice in every room. What, you don't believe me? Danger. High voltage. When we touch. When we kiss. Not that way. Okay, well that's not gonna work. Oh, hell yeah. Look at me being able to see through this wall. Yeah, emulation! Emulation! Could C. Jacobs have slipped into the room over there while the soldier was getting out? Yes, I could have. I think the door stays open for a minute, like a split second after. Hey, look, there's another guy pissing over there. I have a PS3. I don't have an HDMI splitter though. Wow, he will not be interrupted from his urination. Oh, there we go. Now he's coming for me. Back to what I was doing. We're gonna try it. I want to try to sneak through while someone pisses. Do you have card 3? No. I need somebody else to come out. Oh wait, he's done. Look, the guy's done over there. I wonder if he's gonna wash his hands. Oh, he did! He washed his hands! I do have the key card, but I want to see. Oh shit, my opportunity. No, it doesn't stay open for long enough. I don't think I actually could have done it. Oh, look, wow, you actually can. Look at that. Yeah, he picked up card 3 after the end of the cutscene. I got the third card from the guy that I exploded out of that tank. Did you ever finish Survive? Yes, I did, and I finished it on stream too. Okay, so we gotta be kind of careful in here. I have to be careful who I decide to murder in this room, for mysterious reasons that we don't know. Hey, look, a missile launcher. Cool. The piss skip. Don't mind me, just a box. This is level 3, that's level 6. That's level 4. Yeah, that's a very strange place to keep a missile launcher, isn't it? And down we go. No, down we don't go, as I hit the cancel button instead of the action button for the 500 millionth time. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it the whole time for the whole game. Over and over again, always. Alright, so there's kind of a problem. Actually, they're gonna tell me about it in a second. No, not yet, French toast. We've got this to do before we do that, I believe. Yeah, what's up? Don't mind me, just suffocating from noxious gas.
That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
No, I refused to do that last time.
Informant from the Watergate scandal?
Oh, wait!
Never mind about that.
We didn't have this conversation!
First transmission. Are you nearby? Who are you, anyway?
One of your fans.
Right! We didn't have that conversation. Remember? Because I died, and then I didn't pick it up the second time. Wowie.
Mei Ling, how can someone outside of this operation cut into my codec?
You're talking about that guy calling himself Deep Throat. We were monitoring from here.
What about it?
Well,
he's got a pretty deep throat.
Frequency they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
Can you tell me where he called from?
I'm sorry. The signal is too weak to locate its source. But I'm sure he's near you. Somewhere on the base.
The call is coming from inside the base.
Be careful, Snake.
So you keep saying. See if anybody else has anything to say about Deep Throat.
For the time being, let's trust what Deep Throat told us.
What that Deep Throat told us.
Missile to destroy the switchboard in the northwest section of the Warhead Storage Building's second floor basement. Make sure your remote-controlled missile doesn't get shot down by those gun cameras.
Okay. You didn't pick up on the third or fourth death either. God, you people are just so mean to me. All I do is provide you with entertainment, but... God, you're so mean.
Master, does the name Deep Throat mean anything to you?
Deep Throat? What? You mean the guy from Watergate?
No, but he uses the same name. Whoever he is, he's not part of our operation, but he's been giving me advice by codec.
What?
On top of that, he wasn't...
Wait a minute, you said the guy's name was Deep Throat?
He was transmitting from somewhere on this base.
Somewhere on the base?
Yes.
I have no idea who that could be.
I see.
Great, thanks for the advice.
They say that there are 500,000 nuclear engineers in the world.
Snake just slowly suffocated me to death while I stand here.
The demand for nuclear engineers dropped precipitously. In the Eastern Bloc countries in particular, there is a tremendous brain drain. They cannot keep their scientists in the country. And each year, more and more nuclear engineers go to work for the highest bidder.
Great. Your reactions make being mean kind of fun. Thanks. Alright. You know what? That's fine, actually. I'm fine with you folks being mean to me. I don't mind it all that much. It's fun. Let's do this. Oh boy. Whoop, dip. Nope. Wow. Oh. Woo. Get in there. Shit. That wasn't the thing I was supposed to blow up. I guess I have to go in that. I guess I have to go in that second room. There's another room on the right. Juke it. Juke the camera. Nope. Oh my god, my oxygen. Hell yeah. Now get the fuck out of here, Snake. Get out of here. Get the card. Get out of here. Now let's put that away. Actually, let's call Nastasha with this out. See what Nastasha has to say about the gun.
Those are remote-controlled miniature reconnaissance missiles, sometimes called Nikita missiles. They've got CCD cameras.
Missiles.
After you fire them, they'll transmit their visual data to your monitor. You can control their flight freely in all directions. But the missiles have a limited amount of fuel. Watch the gauge carefully. Press the first-person view button to see the missile's visual data.
Hey, look at that. We could have done it in first person, but that actually probably would have made it way harder. Actually, that doesn't seem like it would have been easier at all in first person. Level 1 card. Get me in there. Ration. That's nice. Almost owned by gas. Always. I'm always owned. I could go in here, but there's a camera in here. What's the camera got to do? Oh, it's a gun camera. Gas mask. Gas mask? But first... Get... Card! God, I hate that you have to have the card out. Hey, look, there's actually a visual overlay. Look at that. Reconnaissance missiles. Oh god, there's a lot of them in there. Ignore me! Ignore my polygons! My oxygen is still going down even with the gas mask. What the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna use a chaff grenade, but hold that thought. Just need a breath of fresh, non-yellow air first. Holy shit, there really are a lot of gun cameras in there. Alright, Snake. Good fucking luck. Run! Run, Snake, run! Go, 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 go! What? That's all that was in here? Fuck! Go, Snake, go! Go, 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 go! Yeah, you probably can destroy them by blowing them up with grenades or something. Get in there! Ooh. Woo. Ah. fresh air. Hello?
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
It's a ghost.
Oh my. Jamming. What the? Ghost! Oh, that's nice. It's clear now. Oh, sucks to be this guy. Look at him wiggling. Yeah, that's all the Japanese train stations listed. They love to put that in these games for some reason. Hey Campbell, what the fuck was that?
The ninja.
What?
Huh?
That stealth camouflage. It's him. It must be.
Snake, Emmerich's in danger. Hurry and go after him.
Okay.
In war, a split second can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Don't ever hesitate. The slower you react, the greater the chance that you'll be beaten.
I guess I must be akin to a snail then.
Just like Baker said, each year there are more and more cases of MUF coming from the nuclear material storage facilities.
Tell me more about MUF.
For material unaccounted for. It means that someone is stealing nuclear materials and probably selling them on the black market.
Well, that's probably not safe. Don't want people to steal MUF. Huh, no response from Deep Throat, huh? Meryl?
Hurry! Dr. Emmerich is in danger.
She took off her mask just to tell me that.
What is it, Snake?
I'd like to save my game, please. Yeah, Nuke Bulldog.
Snake, have you ever heard the saying, friendly counsel cuts off many foes? It means that a little bit of advice from friends can save you a lot of trouble. You should think about it.
Why do you think I told you?
Or if you need some information about something, please contact Colonel Campbell or someone else, okay?
Yep. If only I had remembered that a boss fight ago. I don't know if Deep Throat knows much about MUF. Alright, here goes nothing. Solid snail, that's me. I'm gonna put a picture of a snail in the top left corner where the codec picture is for the next stream.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Have at you, ninja! Your health bar is like 4 times the size of mine. Well, I imagine this will probably work on him. Yeah! Okay, that did 1/1,000,000th of his health bar.
Snake, you can't defeat me with a weapon like that.
Oh, he's coming for me. Damn it! I gotta do the full combo.
Now we can fight as warriors.
Bring it on! Yeah!
Of all combat, only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Fine. 1-on-1, fisticuffs, you and me. Bring it on, cyborg. Gotta remember the basics of CQC, and also running around like a lunatic. Thanks for the chaff grenades. Man, I wish I had the ability to do shockwaves. Like, if I could jump like 5 feet in the air and then just do like a butt stomp and do a shockwave, I would feel like such a cool dude. I know! It's great! Paper's flying everywhere and the chair's getting knocked over. Fucking PlayStation 1, dude! Oh yeah, right, yeah. Snake, okay. You know what, actually. I won't explain it. I was actually going to explain what someone in the chat just said about CQC, but no, actually, it's going to be a better reveal if I don't explain it, so I'm going to not do it. I know, if only I could do cartwheels. Why can't I cartwheel? Kick me in the face more! God, I need to really just hammer on the button, do the whole combo. This is so great! I love this fight. Look at him break the glass! God! It's so cool! Remember to call your support crew. Good idea, actually. I'll do that in a second. Come on, full combo. Full combo this man. Yeah.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
Okay, now I'll call them. I wonder where he could be hiding. Hey, Campbell, you ever seen any shit like this before?
If you have a question about members of Foxhound, you should ask Naomi.
I'm sorry, but there's no one in Foxhound like that. There are currently only 6 members of Foxhound. Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf, Vulcan Raven, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, and finally Liquid Snake. The Genome soldiers under his command are next-generation special forces. Foxhound is...
Hold that thought, Ninja. Let me just have a conversation with my buddies here.
You're talking about the current Foxhound, right?
Yes.
Snake, who or what is that thing? Is he an enemy or not?
That's what I'd like to know. Naomi, you really don't have any idea?
Maybe I should ask you the same thing.
What?
Nothing. Forget about it.
Curious.
He's just playing with you. Why don't you try throwing away your weapons?
Okay, thanks, Miller.
Look at him move. He must have some kind of powered exoskeleton.
Powered exoskeleton? You mean like prosthetic arms and legs?
No.
That's not what an exoskeleton is, Snake. Haven't you ever played The Surge?
Exoskeleton makes him far stronger than any normal human. He is a true cyborg, a cybernetic organism.
So he's half machine, huh?
I heard rumors about the experiments, but I had no idea that such a creature really existed.
Such a creature, you know, a normal human. Oh, weird. Calling Deep Throat didn't work. Huh. Strange.
Ninja, I've never heard of any member of Foxhound like that. But you're gonna have to
Deep Throat is Dr. Emmerich.
Want to save Dr. Emmerich.
Can I save during the boss fight?
Snake, you can't use your radar. It's confused by all of the radio interference. That ninja is giving off some kind of electrical energy.
I can save during the boss fight. No thanks. Maybe not now.
Win, Snake, win!
I'll do my best! When do I plan on streaming The Surge next? The Surge has a DLC coming out eventually. If you've been watching Deck 13's Twitter, they have posted about a couple of times about a new DLC for the first game, The Surge. So, whenever that comes out, I guess. Mr. Ninja, sir, I kinda... Ah!
I'm here, Snake.
He's so powerful! Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. Throw another one! That's not what I meant to do. I meant to put it away. Shit. Oh, right, he's ducked down, so I can't... Welp! Kinda gotta chill out.
Hurry up and catch me.
Okay, this time I'll get him. Ah! You bastard! You're kind of close to the start-ish, Oliver Maxwell. You missed a lot of embarrassment on my part. I like that the game gives you FAMAS bullets here, just as like a red herring. Just to make you be like, yeah, try to shoot him! Go for it! Why are we having a friendly game of hide and seek?
Hurry up and catch.
Like, I mean, like, it's fun and all. Mr. Deep Throat, sir. Mr. Cyborg Ninja, sir. But, like, must we? Yeah, you can I think there is a way to make it so you can shoot him, but I don't remember how. Damn it! He's so good. I'm trying to save my chaff grenades because, like, he's still got so much health left. Chaff makes him shootable? What? Oh, hey, so it does. How about that? Are you planning on a full playthrough of this eventually? This is the full playthrough. This is the first part. What a dick! He pulled his sword back out.
I'm here, Snake.
Damn it. Oh, fucking bullshit! Damn it! Damn it! Gets down to the wire again! This is the fight with Ocelot all over again. You bastard! Same thing happened. I was like 0.1 seconds away from freezing him in place. Oh well. Nobody even lamented my death that time. Oh, that's fun. What a fun fight. Use your Estus. I don't think I had any more rations.
Now, make me feel.
Listen, I didn't die to Ocelot. That's what I'm most proud of. Alright, this time I'm gonna bust on this fool. You were doing so well too. I really was, wasn't I?
Now we can fight as warriors, hand to hand.
Hell yeah.
Basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Only a fool trusts his life to a controller. Whoops. Whoops. Why? Get up, Snake. Snake, stop getting jump kicked in the face. It's true. Hand-to-hand combat is a little bit easier for him than it is for me, isn't it? Like, he kind of has the home field advantage here, and yet he's acting as if this is a fair fight. The team is getting tired of wailing in grief. Their throats are getting sore. You can call them sore throats. I'm just gonna keep getting jump kicked in the face. That sounds like fun. This game has such a great aesthetic. I love this like PS1 era pixel art, like low poly aesthetic. It's so good.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
Oh, I will. I'll catch you and kick you. Thanks for the SOCOM bullets.
I'm here, Snake.
Oh shit, he's not where I thought he would be. Yeah! God, I gotta be good at video games. I gotta be good.
Hurry up and catch me.
Help me, Ocelot. Or Emmerich, rather. Same thing. That's my pet theory, that Ocelot and Dr. Emmerich are the same character. Ooh.
I'm here, Snake.
While we're watching C. Jacobs get his ass kicked, can someone explain to me who this guy is? No! Look at the rules on the sidebar! Nobody can explain to you who he is! He's a cyborg ninja!
Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain.
Uh-huh. Revolver Otacon, that's who it is. Oh, I can punch with chaff grenades out. How about that? I like that this fight has a bunch of phases. Yeah! Ow. You accidentally called him Deep Throat yourself? No, I did that on purpose. We know that he's Deep Throat. I just called Deep Throat and he didn't answer because he's in this room. I even made a joke about it where I said that Emmerich was Deep Throat. I did that on purpose.
That's it.
Yeah.
That punch.
What do you mean you remember that punch? Well, I guess he remembers it from the last life.
The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew.
I do remember it, actually, yeah.
Hurt me more.
God, I love this. I love this so much. This boss fight is so great.
That's good, Snake.
Oh, fucking what the hell was that? Oh god, it's so close. What? 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 I wasn't even close. I wasn't even close. Bunch of bullshit. That's a load of barnacles. That's a load of barnacles.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
Again. Dude, like, I knew that was coming. I remembered that he does that, but really? I was so far out of its range.
Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Uh-huh. Why can't I do cartwheels? This would be so much easier if I could also do cartwheels. Again, this has to be the most painful thing to watch for you, but I hope you're enjoying my suffering. Because I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the suffering. Hurt me more, Metal Gear Solid! I ate so much shit on in this fight as a youngin'. I'm not a youngin' anymore, and I'm still eating shit on this fight. Also, I just want to say, it's kind of unclear which cartwheels hurt you and which don't. Gotta telegraph your cartwheels a little better, Mr. Ninja. Painful, try hilarious. I love that there's no, like, lock-on targeting or anything in the melee, so like Snake's way of fighting enemies is to just run around them in a circle, not even facing them. He just runs around them in a circle.
That's good, Snake.
It's true. I'm not close enough to being a ninja. I'm just not enough of a ninja. Yeah.
I'm here, Snake.
Yeah, I got him. Spawn camping him.
Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain.
I know. If only I had some kind of thermal goggles.
Hurt me more.
Oh! I walked right into that one.
More.
You don't actually really have to be able to see him, because you can hear him. See, that's one of the benefits of playing this game in stereo, baby! Is I can hear what side of the room he lands on. Damn it.
Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle? The clashing of bone and sinew?
I know! Like, but it's just a fucking donkey punch to the back of the head, so it's kind of understandable that his metal fist hurts me quite a bit.
Hurt me more.
I like that he's waiting for me to get up so that he can kick my ass more. He does so much damage. Snake is so wimpy. Snake, you're so wimpy. sword. Nope, that's wrong. That's super wrong. Get out of there, Snake! He didn't get up in time. Well, that was wrong. That was incorrect. Let's try that again and not do that this time.
Now, make me feel.
I don't know, the force field was going away. You know, I threw the chaff grenade and the force field was like going away, so I figured like, okay, maybe now I can hit him. But no, the force field going away actually does as much damage as it does when it's not going away.
Good.
Yeah, I'll try shooting him this time.
Warriors, hand to hand, it is the basis of all combat.
Uh-huh.
Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Yeah. I think I've learned that much at this point. On the bright side, I am becoming an expert at mashing circle to beat things up. Give up your gamer card? Man, I don't even have a gamer card. Buddy, they don't even let me fuck the gamer card. I know, I beat the actual real tank in less tries than it took me to beat the man that's like a tank. The ninja's a sore loser. Fist fight with a guy in a room. This is a little bit more than a fist fight with a guy in a room. You're not an expert until you figure out the timing for the infinite combo. I guess so. You're right. God, that's got such a wide range on that foot. He's got very long range feet, this guy. Metal Gear.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
You got it. He just landed where he just jumped.
I'm here, Snake.
Oh, he's making it easy on me this time. Like, all right, last time I gave you trouble. This time, let's make it a little easier.
Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain.
So have the people watching this stream. They also have been waiting for it.
Hurt me more.
Yeah, I'm on it. You asked for it. Time to die again so we get to fight him again.
More. That's it. I remember that punch.
Yeah.
Do you remember, Snake?
I do. We've done this several times now, actually.
The clash.
How could I forget?
And sinew.
We've had enough of C. Jacobs' pain. We want something different. Well, too bad. This is Metal Gear, so you've got like 500 million more streams of this.
That's good, Snake.
I remember that punch. You did the same one like 5 seconds ago.
Hurt me more.
All right. Now. This time we'll try shooting.
Hurt me more.
Wow, his health bar is empty, but he's still going. Man, he doesn't give up easy. Oh, good, finally.
Remember me now.
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again. What's happening?
I'm losing myself.
This is the audience watching this stream.
Is it over?
Bye. Snake's like, God, my legs are tired.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
You don't know how many times I almost said Gray Fox instead of either Deep Throat or the ninja.
Soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
The reason that I said Otacon instead of Emmerich is because I was trying to say the ninja instead of Gray Fox, and my brain just went fucking haywire.
They decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him.
You ever play a game called Mass Effect?
Exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see.
Yeah, about that.
Even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
Then we'll have another 4 fist fights in a row.
Until you kill him?
Huh. I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
Bummer. Bummer about Gray Fox, but if that's what it comes to, then I'll die a bunch of times and then shoot him.
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Are you an otaku?
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
No, my pants, they're so heavy with piss.
Okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
It's wild.
Terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told
the
exactly
President.
what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
Okay, sure. Stock footage? Oh,
Yeah.
Rex footage.
It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between ArmsTech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on its back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, but that's not all.
Look at his casual lean.
If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles.
He's got his leg crossed. He's so cool.
They need.
No. Could it be?
Could it be? Stock footage time!
Developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and
Muff! They were using Muff, too!
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
I punched it a lot, and it blew up.
What did the President do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool. It's all my fault.
Kinda, but you were played for a stooge, so it's okay.
The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project.
What?
He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA.
Your genes, some might say.
I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
It's through all of the doors that you haven't been through yet.
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Sure. I actually planned on blowing it up anyway. So,
on that leg
if you've got a better way to blow it up, I'm down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too.
How is he going to call Otacon on the codec?
Meryl, the engineer's okay.
Can he stimulate
I want you to look at
Otacon's ear?
Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Hey, look, a portrait from the side.
Meryl!
Oh!
What happened?
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
Uh-huh.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
Nice. We're moving up in the world.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
Nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Get it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
Japanimation.
Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots.
Oh yeah, here comes some footage from Zone of the Enders, I think.
Field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous.
Oh yeah, that's Police Knots. That's not Zone of the Enders.
I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever.
There's a Police Knots poster on the wall behind him back there.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you.
Oh. Thanks, Otacon.
I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Nice. Good luck out there. Man, you're really running on that busted ankle. You go, man. And up my health goes. Oh, what? You're only going to refill it halfway? Thanks, Metal Gear. I like Otacon. Otacon's one of my... He's one of my favorite characters. I think, like, there aren't really many characters in this game that I don't like. Like, I'm a fan of most of the characters in this game. So, we got some Police Knots. Check it out. In the Twin Snakes, apparently it is Zone of the Enders. Over here we got the black PlayStation 1. This is the Japan exclusive black PlayStation 1. Normally they're like white or kind of like off gray, but yeah, there's like a special there's a special black one for Japan only. Is it possible to contact characters before you're given their numbers? Yeah. We called Nastasha before we got her codec number. I don't remember what happens if you call Otacon. I think you just get no response. So let's see. Let's call Otacon. You said it was 141.12, right?
Still haven't found Meryl? Snake, The Warhead storage building that you're in has 1 floor above ground and 2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there too?
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Hey, Herr Bazooka. You're actually here right at the end of the stream because we're done for the day. We're not quite to the halfway point of Metal Gear Solid 1. Metal Gear Solid 1 is actually kind of a short game, but we have quite a ways to go, and I actually have to check up on some stuff, and I have to go out to my college to pick up some art supplies and stuff. So I gotta do that before it gets too late. It starts raining and stuff. So we're gonna do a slightly shorter stream today. Well, longer than my usual, but shorter than the game is. And we're gonna do a longer stream next time when we finish Metal Gear Solid 1. I would say like we're closer to a third of the way through, but yeah, we've got about like, I don't know, like 5 or so hours, 6 or so hours of game left maybe. If I keep up the pace that I'm playing now, the professional speedrunning pace. But the thing is, right, this game is actually going to be not too hard for me to stream because there's a lot of cutscenes. So like, that's something that's going to be good about this series, is that no small amount of the Metal Gear games is cutscene, so I get to just chill out and hang out with you while we laugh about the game for quite a bit of it, so that's nice. I have not, CJ Siege. Go, Snake, go. Go, Snake, go. Lazy stream. Yep, that's me. Well, I mean, I died a whole bunch, so like it's not the laziest stream I've ever done. It still takes effort, you know. You may laugh about the game, but we laugh at you. I'm okay with you laughing at me. I don't mind. I would prefer if you laughed with me, because that's slightly less mean, but laughing at me is also a thing that you can do, I suppose.
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying, a scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. Einstein said it another way. He said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just theoretical stuff.
Not like that Gordon Freeman guy.
The Soliton radar system or the Codex system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich, too. But he was used like a tool, used to make a horrible killing machine. Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
I mean, it would be better if you stopped making nuclear weapons, yeah. I mean, the difference, Mei Ling, between you and Otacon is that you made a radar system, and Otacon made a walking nuclear-equipped battle tank. So that's a slight gap in, a technology development choice, but sure. So that's gonna do it for Metal Gear Solid for today. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Really glad to have you all here, and I will see you next time when we go and hang out with Meryl for a while and hopefully find out what happened to her when she was abruptly cut off. So take care, everybody. I hope you have a good rest of your day.